Alright, y'all. So y'all know what time it is. Giovanni. Seattle Sideshow. So we outside on Thanksgiving Eve. And I encountered like through work. To say he's like inquisitive and interesting would be an understatement, y'all. And y'all know what we do here on the Seattle Sideshow. We find the abstract nature of all the people in this city, the denizens, and he definitely qualifies for that. So I'll just call him the Phoenix, because this man I don't even know how to put it, y'all. Like, he's like, the stuff that he's been through and survived is off the doggone chain. But the main theme, I guess, for this would be like adrenaline and stuff. So like, bro, you got like a general theme you want to share with the Seattle Sideshow?
Shit, not really. I'm down to talk about anything.
All right, man. So here's the first thing I'm gonna ask you. What is like tell us about like when we were working. You were telling me about how time slows down because of adrenaline, right?
Yeah.
So give the listeners like a quick like some tidbits from when that happened with you, like when time slowed down.
Let's see. First time was flipped over a go-kart. It was this kid jumping this little hill. Friend jumped out. I had felt like fucking couple minutes to just think about it, whether I should jump out or not. Finally, at the last second, decided to jump out, fucked it all up, got hit with the gas tank, hurt like a bitch. That was the first real experience of it.
Damn.
After that, I was hooked.
You were hooked. Tell us the love for it.
There's nothing better than that. Not sex, not fucking money, not drugs, nothing. Nothing will ever come close to that feeling.
Damn, bro. You know you gotta elaborate on that for us. Oh, you lighting up a joint right now.
No, I wish it was a joint.
Oh, well, no, a cig, rather. All right.
Let's see. It's kind of feeling like, I don't know. I can't even describe it. There's nothing I've ever felt like it. I mean, sex kind of comes close, but not really.
Is it close to the cough drops or no?
that was a good one.
Okay.
Kind of like, I don't know.
Okay.
Superpowers, I guess.
Superpowers. Okay. So give us a random story of either near-death experiences or a death experience from your past that's riveting.
One time, well, I lived out in the woods for most of my childhood, out in the sticks, boonies, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
And I like to blow up shit. I like to burn shit. Been a pyro. I love creating life. Some people believe
shit.
I believe that fire is a living thing. It lives, it eats, it breathes, it dies. You feed it, it grows. So technically, it's alive.
Okay.
So I like to burn shit. I like to fuck with shit, and I definitely like explosions. Me and my friend, I made a pipe bomb, and went to hook this garden timer up to it that we found. Unfortunately, the garden timer was fucked, and when I hooked it up, I had a second to step back, and boof. Now that kind of slowed down, but not really that much. But I had enough time to think, oh my god, I'm fucking dead. And luckily walked away from it. Couple scratches. Gash on my leg that I had to sew up. But besides that, I was perfectly fine.
Can you elaborate a little bit more on the explosion itself? Like the sensation of it?
Shitting my pants on that one.
Damn. Okay.
I was for sure that I was going to be dead. And it kind of feels like a car crash, really. Adrenaline.
Okay. So yeah, that's an interesting thing. So like when we were back at the truck, you were talking about going like closing your eyes and like being limp when you take an impact. Why is it important to just be limp? Like let's say if you get about to get hit by a car or like take a punch to the face or whatever.
All right, for the first thing, humans are the second most how would you play it? Strongest, survivable. The only thing that beats us in survival is cockroaches because they can survive more radiation. You can chop us up, beat us down, run us over. We're almost indestructible.
Shit, that's powerful.
People live through a lot fucking crazy things.
Okay.
I mean, goddamn. There's so much weird shit that's happened and people have survived and walked away from it.
So when you go limp, or like, let's say when you like just loosen your body.
The way we're made,
Okay.
we're made to take unbelievable amounts of pressure and destruction. As long as you don't tense up. Once you tense up, you snap your bones and break like a toothpick. You can actually build yourself to basically be indestructible.
Damn.
I've seen fucking videos and shit, Buddhist monks, for instance, boiling water in a beaker with their hands. I've seen also a Buddhist monk take a drill to his forehead, to his stomach, not even scratch him.
Man, give us a real world experience. What about you? Give us a time you went limp, and you said like it didn't do that much damage to you.
Several car wrecks, getting hit by several cars, getting my ass beat by big ass guys.
And like none of your bones would be broken, or like only a modicum, correct?
I've had a lot of ribs broken, and my pinky toe, and my pinky on my left hand. Those are only broken bones, but I've been hit by over 10 cars.
And the secret is, like Clee said, closing your eyes and just
let it go. Don't even think about it. It's gonna
Man.
happen whether you want it to or not. Just go with it.
Shit, man. That's some real world stuff right there. That's incredible. All right.
That's probably the only reason I've survived what I have. Most of my life I didn't really care whether I lived or died, though. I was just kind of going for it. Fuck it, why not? That was my whole what would we say, quota, philosophy.
Okay.
Fuck it, why not?
So you embrace death, period?
I embraced everything.
Okay.
If it was there, I did it. If I thought about it, I did it. Fuck it, why not?
Man, okay. Can you give us like a random story of your villainous days, like one of the times where you, like you had that mentality, like, you know what, I'm gonna get what I need, and you played the antagonist role.
Let's see. So many. Good one. Okay. Well, I used to not just give a fucking all, but this one dude happened to be showing off, flashing his money and cash and drugs and shit. And that was not really a good story, but we just fucking took it all from him, dared him to do something. He didn't do shit. Then I went through a party with all his shit. Another one would be, my boy got beat up. Just down in Texas. Fucking beat his ass, took his drugs, his money, and then threw a party. Me and my friends got broomsticks and such little shit like that. Kicked in the motherfucker's door, beat the shit out of him in front of everybody, took what he had left, walking out. Unfortunately, we made the mistake of forgetting about the gun he had in his truck. Heard the truck door open up, and then next, pop, 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 pop. Boy caught one in the thigh. Got to pull it out of him, though. That was a fun experience. Never heard somebody scream so loud in my life.
Man, oh man. So what if someone say like, man, that's crazy. Like, how do you have the courage to? What makes someone do something like that? What would you say?
Like I said, have the mentality. Fuck it, why not? Have fun while I could. That's unstoppable. You're gonna die one way or another. You're gonna die when you die. If you don't have fun while you're alive, what's the point of living?
Interesting, man. Okay.
If you're stressing all the time, that's all you're doing is hurting yourself. You're not having fun. You're worried about bullshit. There's no point of worrying about it. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Deal with it when it happens.
Okay, I like it. All right. I guess one last major topic. So, a lot of people like fear, like just in general, like even just getting punched in the face because it'll hurt. Just falling off a skateboard because it'll hurt. So you say you told me about how you've gotten cut, how you had to like sew up your foot before, how you've like explosions, all types of crazy stuff. How does the pain not scare you alone from doing all this stuff?
Physical pain is nothing. It comes and it goes. It's emotional pain that really fucks with you. Physical pain, it can be somewhat ignored. And mainly I was kind of destructive to myself a little bit. Try punching yourself in the face. You do it enough, you won't matter to you anymore. And you won't care if somebody else does. When you smile at somebody after they hit you as hard as they can, it tends to get people not to fuck with you ever.
Man. All right, so let's say theoretically, some like tall buff dude. It's like, man, I'm gonna whoop your ass or something. Like, let's say he's like doing all this barking and stuff. Like, what's your immediate reaction to like, let's say a big, tall, like intimidating?
Size doesn't mean shit. Size means nothing at all. It's experience and determination and a little bit of stamina,
endurance and shit. Okay.
But mainly experience. If you know what to do, it doesn't matter how big they are, they all fall.
What's the worst place that someone can like cut or like aim for to like get someone unconscious or like lose a fight or whatever?
Oh, there's lots of places.
What's like the top 3?
Temple, but these are all you're gonna end up killing somebody very easily. If you hit somebody in the temple, they're definitely going down. If you hit them hard enough, hit them too hard and they're dead. Solar plex if you hit them in the right spot, and then the knees, the weak areas of the body, will hold you up.
Interesting. Now you were telling me about the Hercules earlier. Is that worse than the knees or not really?
The Hercules vein, when you slice that open, you're dead in 90 seconds.
Regardless.
There's nothing anybody can do to save you.
What if it's like an ambulance like right next to you?
Well, maybe then.
Maybe. Okay, but if they ain't getting there in like 90 seconds.
Yeah, you're dead.
Dang.
It pumps all your blood in 90 seconds.
Shoot, man, that's off the doggone chain. All right. Well, yeah, like, y'all, I call him the Phoenix because, like, I was listening to his stories, and it's like this man has been through so, like, I don't even understand how someone can, like, even he don't understand, like, how someone could, like, have all these experiences and almost, like, he said he drowned, died, came back to life, explosions, electrocuted. You said you flew 10 feet away when you got shocked?
Oh, no, maybe, like, 5 feet or so where I got electrocuted.
Okay, 5 feet.
And that was by an arc welder. That ain't no fucking joke.
Shit. How'd you get in that situation?
I was locked up when I was a kid doing some stupid shit. Somebody else got me locked up because they involved me in some stupid shit, and I got caught because they snitched on me like a little bitch. I've never been caught for anything real bad.
Okay.
Just a weed charge and then some stupid bullshit with the bitch that stabbed me.
Thank you, Arlene. All right.
Besides that, I have a clean record. No felonies, no nothing. But when I was locked up, I took some welding classes. It was kind of like a boot camp ran by ex-army drill sergeants that for bad kids that didn't fucking listen and give a shit. They beat the shit out of us too. They were talking about closing the place.
They actually physically beat on you?
Oh yeah. If you talk shit, they kick you in the fucking ribs while you're doing push-ups. They fucking torture you.
Shit, dude.
They on the news. They were talking about shutting the bitch down while we were in there. We were laughing, fucking make jokes about it. Like, oh, you'll spend your time somewhere else. Well, it won't be here. But I honestly thought it was okay. We were all there for stupid fucking reasons, being stupid fucking kids. We deserved everything we got and fucking more.
So you're saying like physical discipline. Now, you know, this is Seattle, and a lot of people are like very like, oh, hitting your kids is wrong. This is wrong. So how can you justify like I'm not trying to like stir an argument, but like what's your philosophy behind like they deserved it, and then like another person, like a typical Seattle person, like, oh, physical harm is horrible. No one should blah, blah, blah.
Okay, well, for one, look at kids nowadays. It's horrible. Mm-hmm. Two, You only learn from pain. You don't learn from being nice. You being nice to somebody. They learn nothing because they have nothing to fear.
Oh yeah. And just to piggyback on that, y'all, like, and y'all know from my podcast.
I'm not saying beat the ever living fuck out of your kids or anything like that, but put a belt to their ass if they don't listen. Make them listen. Give them something to fear. With no fear, there is no there's no nothing to fear. There's no reason for them not to do it. Ooh, they're gonna talk to me again. The fuck does that mean? Nothing.
Yeah, and if they're depending on you, they have to talk to you.
Shit, I got my ass beat with belts and shit, and I still did what the fuck I wanted to do.
I mean, I myself got my belt when I was a kid. I mean, shoot. But
kids will be kids.
Yeah. And again, like I was gonna say, to piggyback off of that, y'all, even if you don't look at that from the physical side, look at all my clips that I do for like dating advice and stuff for dudes, how they're afraid to talk to people, build social circles. They don't learn how to do that, like how to talk to chicks, how to like network, until they get rejected and they get that emotional pain or that emotional experience, yeah, which is usually a bad thing. But it, like I tell you all the time, I did like over 100 approaches and stuff before I got to this point.
Times before you get it right.
Yeah, like I didn't wake up with a personality to go in a club where people all around me are staring at me with a big white microphone. I was the nerd too, but it wasn't until through pain.
Everyone's scared.
Yeah, through social.
Grow a pair and fucking deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't learn that until you get put through the ringer, like how he's saying.
Exactly. You learn nothing from doing nothing.
Definitely. And if you coddle yourself and shelter yourself, we know how bad that is. Like, we can see the results.
A 30-year-old virgin.
Y'all can look on my doggone Tumblr and see all them dudes. Every doggone day post, oh, I held hands. What do I do next? Y'all, the Phoenix is just shaking his head. He can't even fathom that question.
My mother, for instance. All right, I love my mom, and I'm happy that she's happy with the guy she's with. But the only reason I don't like him is he's a big fucking pussy. He was 29. My mom was the only person he slept with.
Man.
29-year-old virgin. I was in shock and awe. Now, I lost my virginity at 13. It was kind of a weird incident. I lost a best friend over it because I accidentally fucked his mom.
Shit.
I was drunk. He was drinking. He passed out. She came home drunk. Shit happened. And I wouldn't let it go because I was an asshole.
Dang, bro. It's off the chain. So what would you say to someone that's like, there's nothing wrong with a 29-year-old man being a virgin? Like, things happen in life, this, and this.
Yeah, there's a lot wrong because you've experienced nothing. You're not living life. You're scared of it. And there's no point of being scared of life. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Deal with it when it happens. If you don't enjoy life, next thing you know, you're dead. And you've done nothing. The point of living is to gain as much knowledge as you can and pass it along to somebody else so they are better than you.
But what if they were like, well, but life's not all about sex. What's wrong with being a 29-year-old virgin?
But same thing. You ain't experienced anything you don't know. And you can't talk about what you haven't experienced.
Okay. Interesting. All right, man. Okay, I know I said like one last thing, but like this conversation's been going real well.
Actually, I'm good.
Okay. So like you're, how long have you been in Seattle?
10 years.
Shoot.
Well, in Washington, 10 years.
Okay. So compared to the South, cause it's the Seattle Sideshow, and the main thing, and I'm like trying to establish like defrost the freeze, this and that, like the culture, the social scene. Socially, how would you describe, quote unquote, a person living in Seattle?
Bitch made.
Shit.
Not to put anybody down or anything, but where I'm from, the South, we fight for the fun of it. Everything's so kind of ghetto down South. People are always testing you, trying to fucking get in your head and fuck with you just to prove they can. They always want to show how good they are to somebody else, to show them up. It's always challenge. Like they're taking out of schools nowadays. You're teaching kids that everyone's the same, when nobody's the same. Everybody's fucking different. If you have nothing to thrive for, to be better than somebody else, what are you gonna do? be a lazy fucking slug and achieve nothing.
Woo!
That was my whole purpose in fucking doing something better than somebody else. Just so I could rub it in their face. Like, haha, fuck you, I'm better than you. And that's why they tried harder to rub it in my face. That's the only way you get achievements and stupid shit. It's the only way you become better, if you have something to thrive for. If everybody's the same, you have nothing to thrive for. Nothing to fight for.
So what would you do if like a Seattle vegan came up to you and was like, look, just because people in the South fight like thugs and rapscallions and barbarians doesn't mean everyone else has to live such a primitive lifestyle, would you say?
Well, no. Everyone has the right to their own opinion. And no, not everybody has to. And not everybody is built for that lifestyle. But not everyone's built to be a little pussy either.
Define, like that term alone, pussy, would like trigger so many people. Define like a pussy for us.
Okay, well, you're talking about vegans. So, we as humans are made to eat animals and everything else. We are hunter-gatherers. Hunter-gatherers. I mean, I love animals. I always wanted to be a veterinarian or work in a zoo or something like that. But I love to eat them too. The cuter they are, the better they taste. I can't wait to get a baby seal. It's so fucking cute and white and fluffy.
The phoenix. Do you realize that here in Seattle, like what you just said, would probably on the street alone, you could like
everybody.
You would start a war. They would like hang you for what you just said. Like, I mean.
Well, then they're just fucking contradicting their own fucking bullshit. Because if they can fucking justify fucking doing stupid shit to me for my beliefs, how do they have a right to judge me in my believing of whatever?
Because of all the abuse and stuff the animals face, you shouldn't be eating meat. You're a monster if you eat meat.
Fuck that. I eat what I want because that's life. For something to live, something has to die. Whether it be plants, animals, or whatever. Plants are alive too. Just because they can't smile at you doesn't mean they don't feel anything.
That's not the same. Plants don't feel pain.
You don't know that. You can tell me a dog doesn't think, but I'm pretty sure he fucking does, because they get happy and they get fucking sad. Plants, I'm sure, feel just as well as anything else. It has energy like everything else. Energy is what makes you. Your soul, your spirit, whatever you want to call it. It's energy, and everything has energy. So to say that everything doesn't feel is kind of stupid. Everything has its purpose. And like I said, for something to live, something has to die. If you're going to kill an animal, make it quick. Don't let them suffer.
Interesting, y'all can see he's got some moral. He still got some morals for the morality for the animals.
Yeah,
he's just keeping it real. Okay. Man, that's shoot, I don't even know how to follow that one up.
I believe everyone that's going to eat meat should have to slaughter it. At least kill an animal itself and go through it and see what it's like. Because then you have no respect for it unless you do.
Okay, now have you heard of the quote-unquote Seattle freeze?
No.
Okay, so that's the main reason I kind of made this podcast. So the Seattle freeze is a phenomenon where like, you'll go to like a bar or club, and like they say it's like really cliquey. People don't talk to each other. People are sitting at tables, and I experience that because I go out in the clubs and I like look around. I call them geese, like groups of people that sit at a table all night. I call it like at a party, you can see like a bunch of geese, or a gaggle technically.
So you're talking about a party
like
where everyone doesn't say anything. They're just fucking
they only hang out
with,
they hang out with their friends, or like let's say if you meet someone on the street.
Nobody. So that's the problem nowadays, is nobody is social with everybody. Back when I was younger and a kid and everything, the town I lived in, the whole town got together and did shit. Threw little celebrations, made fucking stuff for everyone to eat and fucking buy and stuff. We were all social. Now everybody's antisocial.
Why do you think that is?
Because of technology and the government and media and corporations. That's how we're being made to be antisocial.
So you're saying it's not, the Seattle freeze isn't a Seattle thing. You're saying that's just grand scale?
Yeah, corporatism. Basically, we're being made to be drones.
Getting in the isms
little
now.
Fucking worker ants or worker bees. All they want us to do is work to pay off their debts and to buy their stupid shit that we don't fucking need. Kind of want to fucking quote fucking Tyler Durden and shit. Fucking, it's sad and sickening. That's why I can't wait to leave this place.
The U.S. or Seattle?
U.S. period.
Woo. Okay, bro.
Ain't got shit holding me back now. Fuck it. Might as well go have some fun. Enjoy life. See stuff. Experience stuff. Because with no experience, you have nothing. You've lived for nothing.
And just to give it a little bit of essence for this, where all in the U.S. have you been and experienced just the phenomenon of being an American?
Shit. Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Virginia, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama.
New York, you said once?
New York, I've been to New York. I've been to Atlanta, Georgia. Those were just places I'd named first that I lived in. Been to Arkansas, Kentucky, Ohio. Don't ever go to Norfolk, Virginia. Great Chinese food. Everything else is stuck up fucking assholes.
Dang, worse than like Capitol Hill in Seattle?
Oh, yeah. Worse than anything in fucking Washington. Washington's so calm and nice, and it's starting to get a little hectic, but that's only starting to get a little hectic. I lived a fucking life of hectic and fucking chaos and never knowing what the fuck's gonna happen next. Whether somebody's gonna try to stab you. I have never looked over my shoulder once up here and worried about anybody doing anything to me. And not once have I been fucked with. Down south, you keep your eyes over your fucking shoulder. You better grow eyes in the back of your fucking head. Somebody gonna get you. Woo!
Dang, all right.
Especially in New Orleans. Everybody's out to get you.
NOLA. Man, y'all see it. So yeah, y'all, man. Y'all, I don't even got nothing. I don't need to follow that up. Y'all heard here from the Phoenix. Like he went from philosophy to sociology to...
Matter of fact, don't go to New Orleans unless you want to get robbed or have shit. Get fucked up beyond belief. There's only two things to do in well, I can't say that because there are a lot of beautiful cultures in New Orleans. The jazz community, fucking the food's fucking beyond excellent.
Yeah.
That's worth going. That's worth getting stabbed for.
Man.
I'd fucking get stabbed. I'd fucking kill somebody for that food.
Dang.
But other than that, other than the food and the culture, it's worthless. It's ran by fucking gangs. The cops will tell you there are no gangs. But there ain't nothing but fucking gangs.
No doggone such thing is in the South. It's a place with no goddamn gangs.
Shit, anywhere nowadays, there is no. That's all there is gangs.
Not in Seattle. This is one of the lowest crime cities in America.
I'll probably give you that. Because like I said, everyone's kind of bitch made up here. Pussified. Don't want to do anything. Don't want to challenge themselves to do shit. Just want to go on being sluggish. A good little worker bee. You're exactly what the government wants you to be.
What did you say? Someone's like, what's wrong with that?
A slave.
What do you do about that? What's wrong with that? I enjoy my life and my corporate job.
Well, let's see. Then you have no mind of your own. When I was growing up, we were taught to challenge everything. Don't believe anything that somebody says. Go do your fucking research and find out for yourself. Because lots of people lie. Especially the government. Don't believe shit the government fucking says.
Oh, shoot, y'all. Well, this is Seattle, so I would assume actually quite a few people would agree with you on the government thing. But, okay, yeah. I endorse that.
Unless I hear something from several different reliable sources, I don't believe that shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, another thing you told me earlier, you don't like hospitals. Can you tell the listeners why?
Because, lots of reasons. One, I'm kind of paranoid, which I've always been paranoid. I get that. I factor in my paranoia to a lot of things. Okay. And try not to let it bother me. But, let's see, for one, doctors get paid, get bonuses to misdiagnose you. Or not to diagnose you when they know
where's your sources on that? Doctors are helping people.
Helping their fucking pockets grow. Just like fucking senators are helping their pockets fucking grow.
So you're saying all doctors are greedy?
No, not all doctors. I mean, I'm sure there are some good doctors out there. But they all get paid to misdiagnose. Or to send you to somebody else so they can charge you more money too. You can't ever just, for instance, that's down south is fucked up. You ain't got insurance, they're gonna slap a Band-Aid on you, kick you out. Up here is a lot better, kind of.
Okay.
I know. I wrecked on my longboard and tore 50-cent size piece out of my knee and scraped off the first layer of my tendon. It was fucked up, bleeding. I sat 6 hours in the emergency room. They weren't even fucking busy. 6 hours.
That's off the doggone chain.
It's kind of bullshit.
Yeah. Okay.
In other countries, there's free health care. If somebody needs something, they get it. I'm gonna take that ride.
Okay. All right, y'all. Well, I don't want to make this episode too long, but I just had to get some interesting stories from my homeboy here to Phoenix. But yeah, y'all heard it. Like, I don't need to go on it. Like, this is a nice alternative because I don't think I'll meet that many individuals with the level of just the dynamic, of the Phoenix here, y'all. Like, this man is like, to say this man has been through, like, I've been on a doggone, it's like his.
I've definitely lived life. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah, it's like a movie. I just had to get this on the Seattle Sideshow, like.
Scary fucking movie.
Shoot. But yeah, y'all. Y'all know where to find me. Y'all know where to find me. If y'all listen to this, y'all already on the Podbean site. Whether you got here from Tumblr or whatever. Phoenix, like, I appreciate you. You know, you getting on the.
No problem, anytime.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you getting on the cast. If I get some radical comments, I'm pretty sure I'll get like some messages and stuff, and I'll just.
Yeah, I want to hear those.
So I'll just like text you.
I love to hear people's opinions too.
Yeah,
I'm not only about voicing mine. I love to learn too.
Yeah. Understandable, man.
I love it when never been a real religious person, never really believed in God. I'm a factual kind of person. There ain't no fact, I don't give a fuck. You got to prove something to me for me to believe.
Yeah.
And there's no proof of God. So when the religious people, fucking Mormons and other shit come by my house, I love that shit because I'll talk to them.
Yeah.
But I make sure they hear my side.
Yeah.
They never come by again.
Shoot. But all right, yeah, y'all.
Mormons.
Mormons. This is the Seattle Sideshow episode 4, and as you can see, this only contains one person, but this one person is like off the chain. But peace. It's Giovanni, and I hope y'all enjoy. Like, you know what I'm saying. Leave me some ratings and some comments and stuff. The Instagram is growing a little bit, so that's going good. Twitter too. But all right, that's the end. Peace.